Your rock station, your morning show.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
With Goose, Kelly, and Thick Rick.
Sometimes that is better.
On the Blitz.
Yeah, it's a Thursday. Going to be a high 81. A few more clouds today, but all in all, still a gorgeous day. Today is actually, tomorrow would officially be, 8 months since I've joined the show.
Yes.
I've been working in this studio here with you guys. And it's the first time I noticed, over in the corner on the ledge there, that is a tanker of hand sanitizer. That's got to be the biggest bottle I have ever. That is a P. Diddy amount of hand sanitizer.
And it's like
sitting over there.
We still have about a quarter of it left, and it's been there since 2020. That's how much hand sanitizer we don't use.
Right anymore, right? Yeah. Oh, and then you got a bucket.
We had a giant bucket of sanitizer.
Oh, and it says disinfectant wipes on there.
Yeah, every time you came into the studio, we had to wipe everything down.
Right. And so, it's got the one by one pull out the top there. Yeah, that's a lot of disinfecting wipes. Okay, well, at least we know if we need it, it's here.
Yeah, they're still wet and covered with the sanitizer
stuff. Okay, great. Well, we can be nice and tidy.
We're ready for the next pandemic.
Oh God, no! Please, no, I am not. No.
How are you, Kelly?
I'm great, and let me tell you something. I have made a descent into something that, yesterday, let me just tell you, I bought a large bag of Werther's chewy caramels, not the hard candies, but I wore this jacket because it has big pockets, and I meant to stuff them with the Werther's chewy caramels so I could have treats all day long and offer people treats like a common old lady.
I was going to say, you went straight grandma.
I tell you, I went straight grandma, and I love it. I love this phase. I'm into it. I embrace the Werther's phase of my life. They're so good.
You have to make sure.
I forgot them. That's what I'm saying.
So she is straight grandma.
Yeah, straight grandma, yeah.
Exactly. It's all checking out, isn't it?
Check all the boxes.
I bought them, I forgot them. There we go. But
you have to make sure to at least unwrap a couple to keep in your pocket.
Oh, so they get fuzzies?
Fuzzy lids,
yeah. I'm not there yet.
Sure.
And I'm also not at the hard candy part yet. That's serious.
That is, yes.
It's serious. I'm still at the younger edge.
Right.
Of the demo.
You're dipping a toe.
They're so good, you guys. They are so good.
Why does anybody like those hard candies?
I don't know. Oral fixation.
I guess.
Yeah, it's just something to do during church.
Yeah. Seems something to fiddle with.
Yeah.
Thick, how are you doing?
I'm good. I had mentioned this to Goose before we went on the air. I went to Wendy's and they had the AI screen and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
And I was impressed. It worked great. What was really impressive was when it's that typical AI voice.
Yeah.
Would repeat back to me the item I just ordered. It would also type it on the screen and then put it on your order with the price and everything. And I was really impressed. But at the same time, I feel bad that I know it cost somebody a job.
Yeah.
It took away somebody's job. I loved it. It worked perfect, but it took somebody's job.
What about
torn.
in Major League Baseball? They're going to have the AI, like the balls and strikes.
Yeah.
Called. I mean, that's taking someone's job, right?
I think they're still going to be there.
Yeah, it'll be a long time before they actually get rid of umps. However, they need that computerized system because the umpires have gotten so bad. I'm sorry, they've gotten so bad.
Yeah.
There's no, there's supposed to be a set strike area, but each umpire kind of makes up their own.
Right, yeah.
It's like,
my strike zone's
give a little leeway here, a little leeway there.
Maybe they just need a little Werther's caramel.
That's totally possible. Speaking of which, I'm not. Let me check the time because the Guardians tied it up yesterday.
Yeah. It's a day game.
Womped on it. It is a day game.
I think. Okay. Yeah, the last two were at 1 p.m. So I'm guessing today. I thought today's was at 1 o'clock.
Today's at 3.
Oh, it's at 3.
Yeah,
okay.
3 o'clock today.
Well, there's no Reds game, so they got to bump it up.
Oh, okay.
Because the Reds got eliminated in LA yesterday.
Yeah.
They played 162 games. so that they could go out to Los Angeles and lose 2 games to the Dodgers and be out. It just seems so silly to me.
Well, we'll find out who's going to move on between the Tigers and the Guardians coming up at 3 o'clock today, as that is tied 1-1. Let's get going with Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what you got for us?
All right, try to get somebody $25 to waterbeds and stuff. Be the first one to text in the correct answer. What former NFL quarterback is currently sitting in jail for 4 days for a DUI? Spending 4 days in jail right now for part of his DUI sentence. Who is the former NFL quarterback? Be the first one to text it in at 800-821-9970 and score that gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, by the way, we were talking about this massive bottle of this hand sanitizer we have.
Yeah.
And Tammy Nice texted in and said, better check the expiration date on that. Well, it expired in February of 2023.
Oh, good.
Does that mean it's just no good, it won't work, or is it bad for us?
No, I'm assuming it's just the distance for the alcohol
it's
parts.
Like medicine, it becomes
just less effective.
Yeah, okay. All right, I hope so. All right, our question this morning was, what NFL quarterback...
Why are you worried about it? You haven't touched it in 2 years.
You're right.
So it's not going to hurt you. You haven't touched it.
I was just curious. All right, what NFL quarterback is currently spending 4 days in jail as part of his DUI sentence? And it is Jay Cutler, of course. Man, this guy... He was arrested in Tennessee on charges of driving while intoxicated, gun possession while under the influence, violation of implied consent law, and failure to exercise due care. His truck rear-ended another car. They pulled him over. They smelled alcohol on him. He was slurring his words, had bloodshot eyes, refused a sobriety test. They took him to the hospital, got a blood search warrant, and he was very drunk. So, he got $350 fines, got to go to DUI classes, had his license revoked, a year of probation, and 4 days in jail.
I wonder if he's in like one of those situations where you're just in a cell with like 10 other guys.
Just sitting there for 4 days. You don't get out in 48 hours.
You have bunks. Yeah. You're hanging out. Nobody's messing with Jay Cutler, though, I have a feeling.
Probably not.
The guy's huge, right?
Yeah.
He's pretty big.
Yeah. Although, he could sit next to me on an airplane and I wouldn't know who he is.
Oh, really? The neck beard wouldn't give it away?
No. No, I wouldn't know.
I don't know if he still has it, but... who was his wife? She was really pretty. Kristen Cavallari. They got divorced, but he used to be married to her.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. She was on, like, the hills or something like that. Or
I remember that,
Yep. But Danielle in Mount Sterling, first one to text in. She's got the $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Congratulations, Danielle. This is no shocker. We've talked about this plenty of times. In fact, I think you just mentioned this yesterday or the day before, Kelly, where... you were talking about something, and sure enough, it popped up on your phone.
Yes.
And again, we have said this before, where
for years
you're just hanging out,
right?
You're talking. Next thing you know, you go home, you open up Facebook, and there's the thing you were talking about, a good old targeted ad. We know it's been happening, but no one has fully admitted it yet. None of the companies have admitted it yet. Until now, Meta has announced that they will collect data from user interactions with AI chatbots to sell targeted ads.
Jeez.
So, here we are.
Of course.
You might ask AI chatbot about how to fix a dishwasher. Next thing you know, an ad for a new dishwasher pops up.
Don't you like that, though? Like, I'm into it. Give me a targeted ad. I don't need to see ads for something I'm not interested in buying.
Yeah, I guess there's that. And I guess if you're an advertiser... you want to know, instead of randomly throwing your money out there, hoping that it gains attention, you now know your money is going directly towards people who might be mentioning or talking about your product. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it's a good thing.
The thing is that it's just unsettling to know they're listening.
Yes.
You know, that's the thing that's unsettling. If you could be a little more sly about it, so it's not so obvious. Like, give me 48 hours, and then I'll forget that I searched it 2 days before, but you'll give me an ad, and I'll be like, hey, I need one of those.
Not a lot you can do about it. They're going to be updating their privacy policies coming up here in the next couple days to make it official. So you'll click the yes button. You won't read all the fine print.
Right.
And you'll know that targeted ads are coming.
Everything is always all about money. And, it's funny, for a long time, we worried about, they're listening into us. What are they doing with this? We were always worried about it, our safety and security. It was all about just money. It was always just about finding out what we want and then trying to sell us something.
Pretty much.
That's all it is.
Google has also announced, I mean, that was directly from Meta, Facebook, Instagram, and the such. Now, Google has announced they're updating their virtual Gemini assistant for your home as well. So you'll now be able to have full conversations instead of kind of like question and answer sort of thing. Hey, Google, tell me this, so on and so forth, or how do I do this? Now you can just talk to it. And it'll remember your conversations.
Yeah, that's what ChatGPT does.
Yeah. So if you are, if you're asking about your dishwasher, what this is happening, what's something maybe I can do? And the AI will be like, well, check the filter first. And then you can ask for next steps. And then it'll understand that you're still talking about the dishwasher even a day later. So it's all happening.
Do you use ChatGPT?
Yeah, sometimes.
If you say, tell me about myself, it'll tell you. I mean, it will.
Yeah.
Everything you've searched, everything. Yeah.
I did ask, and maybe we could do this tomorrow, rolling into the weekend, if you ask ChatGPT to roast you.
Oh, yeah, I really want to do that.
Oh, yeah. But then it'll say, it's fairly timid. It'll say, do you want me to go deeper? Or darker?
Do you want me to be funnier or more mean? Yeah.
And then you can ask it to be meaner.
Yes.
Maybe we'll have ChatGPT roast our own ChatGPT's roast us and read it tomorrow and see what it says, because it's pretty entertaining. But do know that, it's official. They're listening. They will be listening. It's a done deal.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Oh, would it be the not-so-breaking news if we didn't have ourselves a WTF? What the Florida? Florida Highway Patrol spotted a Toyota Camry and a motorcycle stopped side by side at a traffic light at 3 a.m. on Sunday morning. That's when the light turned green and they both took off. They were racing each other. I don't know I guess maybe it could be a souped-up Camry, but a Camry against a motorcycle?
Yeah.
That's not going to end well for the Camry at all. They got to speeds well over 100 miles per hour. In fact, the motorcycle hit about 140. The Camry was clocked at 124, and troopers later on spotted the Camry and stopped it and its 24-year-old driver, David Stone, who claimed he was speeding because he had to use the bathroom.
I like the excuse. I do. We've all been there.
My mom got away with a ticket one time in her early 80s, telling the officer, sorry, officer, really, really got to go to the bathroom.
Oh, I love that.
She got out of it. I was like, Ma, can't believe you. He did pass multiple gas stations in a blur while he was racing the bicycle. So, or racing the motorcycle. So they know that, that was a lie.
Sometimes you just want to be home, you know?
That's true. That is true. I would much rather poo-poo at home than stopping at a gas station. Yeah, that's true. He was charged with driving without a license, excessive speed, and racing. Police are still looking for the motorcycle, though. He was gone.
So you can go fast enough to escape
you
police.
can. Absolutely. Yep, you absolutely can.
Is there a limit where they're not allowed to go?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's different for each state.
Yeah.
But some will give up. Some states they'll keep going.
But you know what Kelly said is true. I was coming. I got pulled over doing 95 coming home from snow trails, and it was at night. I'd been skiing all day, and I was tired, and I just wanted to get home.
Yeah,
that's all it was.
Yep.
But I was going so fast, they let me go with a warning because they would have to take me to jail if they gave me a ticket.
There really is no explanation for speeding except you just want to get to where you're going.
Right.
You got a warning for 95?
Because he didn't want to arrest me. And he said, if I give you a ticket, I have to arrest you.
Right. The reckless driving.
I wasn't drunk. There was nothing wrong. And I told him, I said, man, I'm just tired. I've been skiing all day and I just wanted to get home.
He didn't want to do the paperwork.
Nope.
Story number 2 takes us over to New York. And man, this is a New York story. Kelly, I'm going to have to bring this video up for you when we get off the air so you can see. But when you hear the audio, it's pretty crazy. Russell Liosa was just just pleaded guilty to his felony charges for a story that took place a little while ago where his truck was getting repoed. And the tow truck pulls up, lifts up the back end of the truck. The tow truck driver, the repo man, is doing his thing. Well, he was having none of it. Mr. Leosa said, no, you're not taking my truck. I'm taking yours. That is when he jumped in the driver's side of the tow truck with his pickup truck already lifted and took off down the street. The problem is, his truck wasn't totally hooked up, including the door being open, and he took out 17 cars along the road.
Oh, okay.
And then ended up turning a corner, and because his pickup truck wasn't connected properly, his pickup truck ends up coming off the tow truck and rolling down the street.
Like rolling on its side over.
That's just a poor plan.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it really is.
I mean,
where are you going with this?
The door of his truck took out
17.
But there were 7 in a row side view mirrors on cars. It just took every one of them out.
Here is
video
audio.
of this?
Yes,
Yeah,
here
you gotta see it.
This is audio of a woman in her apartment, like 2 stories up, watching this go down as it takes place on the street. Take a listen.
Put your truck down. Get away from this truck.
Stole my truck. Call the police, man. The adrenaline was going. What happened?
It happens.
Go back to the middle where the truck is pulling away and he's just hitting every car.
Side view mirror after side view mirror.
It sounds like a Looney Tunes cartoon. It sounds
looks
like
like
cartoon sound effects. Yeah. So he's going to be spending a little bit of time in jail because you can't be doing that. You can't be stealing the tow truck while it's repoing your car.
He totally trashed his truck.
Oh, 100%. That's your not so breaking news. All right, we don't get political on this show. We're not getting political on this show. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. I will say this, however, I am so pissed about this government shutdown. So mad. Because I didn't think about it when it was announced.
Oh, no.
But Nora filled me in yesterday. Oh. Because in a week and a half, Adam and 240 of his classmates, my 13-year-old stepson, are going on their D.C. trip. They have to reschedule everything.
Is there a chance it'll be over by then?
They don't, possibly.
But they're not taking a chance.
But they don't know, yeah. And, well, how long will it take to get things back up and running? Because the D.C. trip is all about visiting all the places. Well, part of the shutdown is no tours,
right.
No nothing. All the government things are shut down. So now they're trying to figure out where to take 240 13-year-olds.
Oh, so they'll still go, but they're
yes,
gonna.
They can't. Yeah,
they can't see the White House. They can't.
Right.
Yeah.
No Capitol. None of the tours. None of them. The whole thing. The whole trip. They were going to do one of the malls, like for half a day or something. That's part of the trip. But now, yeah, you're just going to walk around the monument, the park there, the reflecting pool.
Oh, so they're not when you said reschedule, they're not rescheduling
I don't
when
think
they're
so.
going.
No,
they're rescheduling what they're doing.
Right.
Well, and hoping that it's back open, I guess.
Yeah.
Do they have a Chili's there?
Right. Yes.
What?
200
Have a lunch.
take over the entire thing. I don't know if anyone else is. I mean, this is the Hilliard School District, and I don't know if anyone else is.
Oh, wow! What bad timing.
Bummer. Yeah.
Oh, that stinks.
The whole point to go see all the places in D.C. and now they can't. That is so infuriating. All right, I'm off my soapbox.
I guess you could just walk by everything.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
no Smithsonian. You can't go into there.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All the museums, like you said, the Capitol, whatever they had scheduled, all that stuff is just not happening now.
Do you have any farmers markets going on?
What?
Yeah, I mean, You're gonna learn to take them out to learn how to churn butter.
Maybe.
Or something.
Yeah.
Because that's about all they're going to be able to do now. That is... it's so frustrating.
Well,
Okay.
they can stand around the National Mall. They're not going to shut that off, are they?
I think they're going to go... That was on the itinerary for
You can see where they filmed Forrest Gump.
Yeah, you could go do that.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, what else are you doing? Walking by the Federal Reserve?
Yeah. You're not going to be able to get into Arlington Cemetery?
Nope. None of it.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah.
Oh, they can't even get in there?
Well, no, I'm sure that
all the employees that run the joint.
you can't just run around in there.
Play a little Ghost in the Graveyard. Did you
I
ever
don't
do
think
that?
so. Yes.
Ghost in the Graveyard was like...
It's back when you don't realize how disrespectful it is. That's when you do it.
Yeah, I guess there is that.
And I guess that was college for me. I just didn't realize it.
College, really?
College. Yes.
Okay.
Like not a fully formed adult, but an adult
An adult
nonetheless.
enough that
Yeah.
you should know that stomping all over...
Running around,
headstones
hiding
and
behind.
everything.
Yeah. You just don't think it through.
Carrie says they have Dave and Buster's in D.C.
Oh, there you go. That'll eat up a night.
That'll be a couple hours for sure. Especially with their service to get the food, it takes at least 90 minutes. So yeah,
Get some tokens. All that money you parents are spending on this, it should get them a pocket full of tokens, shouldn't it?
Right. Yeah. So I don't know if your kids are going or not, but be prepared. 9249. My Washington D.C. trip was canceled when I was in school. Oh, because of 9/11.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and that way you probably. Yeah.
That one kind of makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Instead of taking us to Washington, they took us around the entire state of Ohio. It was insanely boring.
Oh, I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad if they did that. Should I say, make a stop in Cleveland, make a stop in Cincinnati, make a stop in Akron.
Now entering Morgan County.
If you want to take us to Cedar Point, that's great. That'd be fine.
Yeah, but this is a 5-day trip.
I know, man. I know.
5 days of stuff that they have to reschedule.
That sucks.
And I also feel bad for the school or whoever this. I know it goes through a company that does it, but they got to re-itinerize. The word re-itinerize everything.
I like it. If it's not, I like it.
Yeah.
I hope they get it together over there.
Me too.
Oh my
I hope it all. And I know lots of people are affected by different things.
Yeah.
But this is my personal angle, and I'm not happy about it. Anyways, all right, I'm done. I had some of the Blitz.
And now,
All right, I'm listening.
the 3 things you need to know before you go.
Central Ohio man is one of the people killed in a North Carolina mass shooting this past weekend. Officials with the city of Southport, North Carolina, have confirmed that 56-year-old Michael Durbin, of Galena, was shot to death when a former Marine opened fire from a boat at patrons at a waterfront bar Saturday night. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sad about this. Michael Durbin and 2 others were killed. 5 were hospitalized. It's so deeply sad, you guys. This world is awful, is it not?
It's a bit of a mess right now.
Okay, moving on. Jane Goodall, the famed primatologist, anthropologist, and conservationist, has died, according to an institute she founded. She was 91 years old. Goodall died of natural causes while in California on a speaking tour of the United States. She was only 26 years old, believe it or not, when she first traveled to Tanzania and began her important research on chimpanzees. Oh, I can't get it together. I'm sorry. On chimpanzees in the wild. Goodall received scientific honors, awards, and mainstream fame because of her research, and she's credited with paving the way for a rise in women pursuing careers in STEM over the years. Boy, what a life she lived. Jane Goodall, 91 years old.
That was a long
died.
one. A long life doing a lot of cool things.
Very much so, very much so. All right, let's talk Tyrese Gibson, because this is just a crazy story. All right, Tyrese Gibson is in the Fast and Furious. That's where we know him from. He has failed to turn himself into police after an arrest warrant was issued because his 4 Cane Corso dogs, these are huge dogs, by the way,
Massive.
killed a neighbor's little dog in Atlanta. In the past few months, I guess police say they'd received multiple calls about Tyrese Gibson's dogs running loose, and they had warned him multiple times. Then, on September 18th, his neighbor let his Cavalier King Charles Spaniel outside into the yard, and within 5 minutes, that dog was attacked. They rushed it to the vet, could not be saved. And the 4 King Corsos were seen on other people's surveillance heading toward the property, and then ended up at another neighbor's home. And this woman was trying to leave. She had to get somewhere. She called police. She's like, I can't leave my house. These 4 enormous dogs outside. Well, there were 2 like adult dogs and 2 puppies.
Okay.
So they're all running around out there. So police came. They were able to make sure she got to her car safely. And then a friend of Tyrese Gibson's corralled the dogs, brought him back home. Anyway, they ended up getting a search warrant, and by the time they got there, Tyrese Gibson was gone. No dogs to be found. He had split.
Just packed up the dogs and left.
So they're like, okay. And then he posts on social media that he was taking a period of well-needed mental health recovery, and he would be gone until November.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't work, right? So... basically, they posted an arrest warrant for him. They said, you need to turn yourself in by Friday. This was last Friday. And he has not turned himself in yet. His attorney came out and said all 4 King Corsos have been rehomed. And I'm pretty sure that isn't really
that doesn't get you off. Yeah, but that doesn't get you off the hook.
Yeah, police basically said, "Look, you've got to turn yourself in." He won't. The police are considering him uncooperative at this point.
Yeah, you're causing bigger issues for yourself right now.
Yeah, that's just a weird move. It's like your dog's killed another dog. You've got to deal with it.
Yeah, I'm 4 Cane Corsos. I'm surprised there was anything left to take to the vet.
No kidding.
That's
no kidding.
Shocking.
Those are huge.
Yeah.
And your little King Charles Cavalier or whatever that's called, Cavalier King Charles. Anyway, guys, those are your 3 things.
How you doing?
I'm so sorry. I just lost it for a second.
Nothing to
you
apologize
guys, at least
for.
I'm human. You know I'm human inside this heart. My gosh.
I'm glad I saw tears because I was thinking you were a robot for a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking you're just straight up fembot.
Proof.
You know, now we've got tears. So
proof that I have a soul.
That's right. Okay, Kelly, I need another female's opinion because I don't.
Okay.
Couldn't wrap my head around it. Yeah, Wednesdays are almost always, 9 out of 10 times, Wednesdays are Nora and I's golf date day.
Yeah.
Because she works half a day, can head out, tee off by about 1 o'clock, and enjoy a nice afternoon together. So, yesterday, we went golfing. Went out to Safari Golf Club up across the street from the zoo. And
yes, gorgeous.
Love that course.
All right.
And our route took us up through Hilliard Rome Road, turns into Main Street, and then whatever other roads it turns into. But it takes you through Muirfield and that whole area.
Okay.
Which, of course, right by the golf course, Jack's place. And so I noticed that I was like, oh, we're entering Muirfield. Oh, my God, this is perfect because I want to absorb all that is going on there. So I kind of had a mantra going in the car, but then Nora gave me the strangest look, like I was crazy. So I wanted to repeat my mantra for you, Kelly.
All right.
To see if, in fact, I'm crazy. So we're in the car together. You're in the passenger seat. I'm in the driver's seat. I was like, Muirfield, we're here. It's Jack's place. I call on you, Jack, to help me with my golf game today. Enter me, Jack. I want you inside of me, Jack. Jack, please show me how to gently grip the shaft and help guide my hand to softly stroke my balls. I call on you, Jack, to help me shoot an 82 today. And then she asked me what the hell was wrong with me. I don't know what the problem is.
Well, here's the main problem is Jack's still alive. So if you're not really praying to a Jack spirit, you want the actual dude to come help you.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was hoping.
Yeah.
I was hoping. But if he wasn't going to show up, if he wasn't going to play with me, then at least he could be inside of me.
Send you vibes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We're not talking spirit. We're talking human. So what were you really asking for?
I mean,
is this a Club Paradise type sitch? Is what I'm asking. That's it.
I don't know if I could say no. I'm just putting it out there. I mean, me, Jack, and Nora? I mean, just saying. It didn't help, though. Jack did not enter me. Jack did not enter me yesterday.
Never.
Yeah, he said this.
Just tap it in. Just tap it in.
That's who you needed, Chubbs.
I did need Chubbs. I needed Chubbs for sure. And 82 was not it yesterday, I can tell you that much. It's a Thursday. Maybe you woke up and the day's not starting off the way you had hoped. Maybe the whole week just isn't going your way. Well, see if we can make you feel a little bit better as we visit one of my favorite websites, F My Life. This is where people jump online and admit things that are going wrong in their life so you can feel a little bit better about yours. Like this person who says, today my fiance told me he wants to buy an engagement ring for his mother so she doesn't feel left out.
Oh, no. Okay.
Wait, what? So she doesn't feel left out?
That's a
left
little
out
bit
of the engagement.
I would say that's a red flag.
100%.
That's the only red flag you need in this situation.
That is enough. I don't care what any other part of the relationship is like. If he comes to you and says, I want to buy my mother an engagement ring as well so she doesn't feel left out, you run.
Yes.
You run fast.
Yes, do not walk, run.
Is she going to wear it on her wedding ring finger? What? That makes... Okay. Yeah, you're right. Run.
Today, I told a coworker, you look way better without makeup. She responded, I'm wearing makeup. Everyone around me gasped like I had just said the F word in church.
Need to get away?
Yeah. Today, my attention-seeking, insanely thick coworker explained that due to her new diet, she can't eat bread. She can eat pizza, though. When we pointed out that they're pretty much made of the same ingredients, she wouldn't believe us.
What?
I sit across from this idiot every day. Hey, whatever you got to tell yourself to get through that diet.
Just embrace your thickness. Come on.
That too. Today, a woman drove through my house. She was texting and eating watermelon at the same time. I didn't know that was even possible. But now my house is condemned. Texting,
eating watermelon, and driving.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a move.
Right. Could you imagine just sitting in your living room and then all of a sudden just a car just peels through your house and you're just like, what the?
Odds are very good that could happen here in Columbus.
Yeah, they do like to hit buildings here, that is for certain. Today I ran into a former coworker who I hadn't seen in years. She was raving at how I hadn't aged a bit. But before I could thank her, she said, but you know, chubby people age better. Oh, damn!
Wow.
That is a karate chop to the throat, for sure. Someone says that, yeah. Today, I saw a woman drop her wallet in the grocery store. Being a good citizen, I sprinted after her to return it. She heard me running, panicked, and took off, so I ended up chasing her through 3 aisles saying, ma'am, I have your wallet. Security got involved.
Yeah.
That reminds me of an old John Mulaney bit. I think it's from his very first special where when he was living in New York and he was going to the subway, but it was late night. It was late after some comedy shows he had done, and he ended up walking behind this woman, and the woman started running, or at least speeding up her walk. And to him, he thought, oh, she hears the subway. I better speed up,
we're
too.
We're both in a rush.
Yes. But she's feeling chased and started screaming.
Oops.
Yep. Today, my son had a baby, so I poured out the last of the bottle of scotch bought by my grandfather around 1910. There was just enough for 2 glasses. I took a sip and spat it out. leading my son to confess that he drank it as a teenager and replaced it with God knows what brown liquid.
At least somebody enjoyed it.
Yeah. Damn. Finally, this person admits, today I happen to be a nanny, and today, after the kids went to bed, the dog wouldn't start barking violently unless I held the end of a blanket for him to hump. I need a raise.
What?
The dog's like, no, you hold the blanket here for me specifically so I can hump it.
No.
And if you don't, I'm going to bark incessantly and those kids will never get to sleep.
That's all the dog wanted. What?
That's what
Which
the dog
obviously
wanted.
the homeowners indulge that.
They must.
I guess.
Because it's not like you picked it up at that moment.
Yeah, that's not right, FYI. If you're wondering, you should train your dog out of that.
You absolutely
Don't hold the blanket for him.
Yeah, what are they doing at night? Just sitting on the couch watching TV, holding the blanket while the dog's just going to Pound Town?
Get the
Yeah.
blanket.
You could always get him fixed.
They don't hump anymore after they're fixed?
Yeah, they
So-
do. They can.
do?
Oh.
Yeah, but it...
Why?
It does... It's just instinct.
Oh.
But...
Sometimes you just got to wrap around something
Yeah,
and just...
if there's a big toy, we have to keep away from my dog.
Is that what you have to do?
Yeah.
My dog got fixed at a year old, 11 months old. We had him fixed. He is almost 4 now, and there is a certain toy we can't let him play with.
Really?
Yeah, and we don't let him play with it. That's the point.
Right, you put it away.
Yeah, I don't know why we haven't gotten rid of it though. That's curious. But we don't let him play with it because he can't be trusted. You train the dog. The dog doesn't train you.
Yeah.
Can't be trusted.
Man, he's just going to what kind of toy is it? Is it like a
just
duck or something? Or
No, yeah, it's a big alligator, but it's just big enough. It's like his body size. Yeah.
So it
It's
lines
a perfect
up.
partner.
Yeah, it lines up perfectly.
Yeah.
He's just putting in work.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I don't like to see him embarrass the family like that.
Stop it. No. Stop it. How many times have I told you not to do that? Oh, I don't know. 300-400.
Yeah, but like I said, sometimes you get that nice, perfect wraparound. And it's like it's just when you find that perfect fit, it activates the pelvic muscles where it's just like, oh, there it is. Yeah.
We're still talking about dogs, right?
No, I don't think so anymore, Thick. I don't.
Oh, dog. Oh, right, the dogs. Yeah, sorry. So I've mentioned this a couple times on the show before, but I didn't have any grandparents. I mean, I had grandparents, but they were all passed before I was ever born. My last grandparent, my mom's mom, died when I was 2. So, no grandparents in my life growing up whatsoever. And from what I've heard, though, a lot of times grandparents have a very special relationship with their grandkids.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard it's a unique bond that they share.
That's all we wanted. We wanted to go to my Grandma Quinn's at any given moment.
Really?
We were told we were spending the night with Grandma Quinn. It was the greatest feeling of elation that you could feel as a kid. We're going to Grandma Quinn's. Yeah, no, she was an amazing grandma.
Grandparents usually have a tendency to be a little more lenient. Usually spoil the kids a little.
Anything I wanted.
Really? Well, I came across this video, and I think this is great. And I want to know if you would handle this scenario the same way. This is a grandson calling his grandfather to ask for something. Take a listen.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey,
can you do me a favor?
what's your name, buddy?
I made a bad grade on this test, and
Oh man, you don't usually do that. Okay, what's the problem?
I have to get it signed to turn it in by Monday.
Okay.
If my mom sees it and I make her sign it, then she'll ground me from my PlayStation.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think one bad grade deserves that. What's the... We need to come up now. We can't let that happen. What kind of plan?
Can you just sign it?
I'm going to pull up on the side of the road in front of your house and I'm going to beat my horn one time. If your mom's there, Tell her that you left a basketball or a glove outside. Bring the note with you, and I'll sign it, and then you put it back in your pocket and get it back into your house.
Are you coming right now?
Yeah, I'll come and beep, and we'll get this fire.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Grandpa sneaking in and signing the papers so he doesn't get in trouble.
My grandfather would have done this for me.
Would he have done the same thing?
Heartbeat.
I'm an aunt, right? So I have beloved nieces and nephews, and had they had trusted me enough to call and say, listen, this happened this one time, and I'm going to get in so much trouble, like I can't, whatever, I feel like I'd be like, bring it down. Wait, I lived right down the street from
You would do it?
Bring it down, baby. I will sign that for you, yes. And I'll even turn it in for you as an adult.
Wow, you're breaking the rules
now,
like that.
I'm not going to go any further. This can't happen regularly, but one time I'll keep that secret because there's no harm. There's no harm in it.
True. You're absolutely right. I want to know if your grandparents ever helped you get away with something or hide something to sneak by your parents. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Norm.
Norm, did your grandparents ever help you break a rule or slide by something by your parents?
No, mine did not. Actually, she would slap me for I was thinking something wrong.
You had a very strict grandparents.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I would do that for mine in a heartbeat, and I have done.
Right. Okay. What did you help your grandchild get away with? What's one thing you helped them get away with?
Well, she went to see her boyfriend, and I covered for her.
Oh, wow. That's a big one.
Okay.
That is a big one.
Are you raising the kid?
For 7 years, we did.
That's great. All right. So you're obviously a little more lenient. I appreciate the call, Norm. I hope you have a great one. Mary says, I'm a grandma. I'd sign it, too. Jason says, my great-grandmother lived in front of my high school. I'd get on the bus with my parents, get off at the bus at school, walk to my grandma's, and sleep all day. I'd then walk back down to the school, catch the bus back home at the end of the day. Wow. Grandma letting you get away with it. Okay. 800-821-9970. Would you do this as a grandparent?
Doug says, my grandpa would have definitely helped me out. He used to be a safe cracker.
Oh. Well. He's getting in you everywhere then.
That's right.
800-821-9970 is 997 The Blitz. Played you a clip from a video I came across yesterday. A grandson calling his grandfather, informing him that, hey, I got a bad grade on a test, and Mom's going to ground me for my PlayStation. I need this thing signed so I can turn it back in. And Grandpa was like, I got you, buddy.
And had an entire plan in place about what they were going to do and what they were going to say.
I'm going to pull up on the side of the road.
Contingency if the mom was there.
Yes.
I mean, he had everything covered.
Grandpa was all over it. So I want to know, was your grandparent that cool, or did you have like a strict grandparent? Lori's on the phone. Hey, Lori, how are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Excellent. Thank you. Was your grandparent or grandparents cool and laid back?
They were super cool. I was in the 4th grade staying with my grandparents because my mom had run away and gotten married. So I'm staying there. We got in trouble for we were playing kickball at recess, and we all started cussing and got in trouble. And this was back in the day when you got swatted, so we all got swats, but they had to get a hold of a parent. They got a hold of my grandparents, and my mom to this day still never found out.
Really? They kept it on the DL for you and didn't...
They kept it on the DL. Yes, sir, they did.
That's pretty nice of them. Yeah, cool grandparents are a pretty great thing. Well, Lori, thank you so much for the call. I hope you have a great one. Brad says, well, sounds like you ought to get better grades next time. Sorry, you're going to have to deal with Mom. Sorry, bud. Not a cool grandparent.
That feels like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm not doing it all the time, but if this happens once and they're like, I don't know, it really tugs at your heart.
Absolutely. Tim says, my grandparents were great, anything I wanted. But when I was little, my grandfather would have me go ask Grandma for money to go to the Moose or Eagles Club. She always gave me money, and off we went. Loved you. You send in the kid. You always send in the kid. Speaking of getting money, I've got a story for you coming up on Monday. We are back. We are entering. There's going to be. Well, there was BCC, and then we had CC, and then we had ACC, and now we're BBCC. Because on Monday, Chi-Chi's Mexican restaurant officially opens yet again. Flagship location in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, and then we'll be spreading countrywide.
We wish you a Chi-Chi's birthday, and from all of us to Chi-Chi's, we wish you a happy birthday. Olé! It was something like that. I had my 16th birthday at Chi-Chi's, so I cannot wait for the reopening.
Get yourself some fried ice cream. I am all in. That's impressive. You remember that song?
Well, I don't remember all the words. It's just around. It's kind of like that.
I didn't realize. So Michael McDermott, founder of the new Chi-Chi's, he's son of one of the original chain co-founders. I didn't realize. He says in this article that when Chi-Chi's originally opened, it was kind of before Mexican food is what it is nowadays. I guess I never really thought about that. That Mexican food has kind of had a huge explosion.
Right.
But, before Chi-Chi's being like this nationwide chain of Mexican restaurants, it really wasn't that big of a deal.
No, I mean, you had like Taco Bell. In Zantigo, fast food. And then this was like, you can sit down and order off a menu and get Mexican food.
What's Zantigo?
I don't know if it was local, but...
Zantigo was definitely here. They were Taco Bell.
No, I'm not that it was here. There was a local chain. Was it local or was it a national chain?
I think it was a regional.
Okay. Yeah.
But they pretty much the same thing as Taco Bell. I mean, same kind of deal.
Okay.
But because it's no longer around, it's better. It was better than Taco Bell.
Right, absolutely.
I don't know. I mean,
you know what I saw?
It's all the same.
I got to find it again. But when I was driving up to Detroit last Friday, I had to stop at one of the Loves or Pilot J or whatever it was. They had a Taco John's.
Taco John's?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Taco John's they have potato olays. These little round hashy brown things that they put this dusting of seasoning on. It's like a salty seasoning salt of some sort. I mean, it'll make you pucker. Like, that's good. And then the tacos that they give you, they're actually like filled.
Yeah.
They're not like smushed Taco Bell tacos. These are good soft tacos. Yeah. I'll have to find that location and bring in some. So anyways, if you want to make your way to Minnesota, or at least wait just a little bit, they do plan on expanding, and Chi-Chi's is back, baby.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Here's one thing you need to know. I think Kylie's pooping. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, she's supposed to be in here doing news so you can finish your breakfast. Now you got
I got a mouthful of syrup and waffles. Pinch it off!
Oh my god!
Oh, poor Kelly. They got her running around doing so much stuff.
I know. She do traffic.
And then she got stopped by our engineer. She was asking questions about something. It happens. It's fine. Here, let me jump on the wire here. I can report that everyone knows that Taco John's is in Circleville, so I appreciate that. Now I know exactly where it's at.
Okay, sorry guys. I do traffic for the other stations and
everything,
and I kept screwing it up, so I have to keep re-recording it because I sounded like a moron.
See, we were blaming the engineer for talking to you in the hallway.
No, I said you were pooping. I think that just sounds like an excuse.
I wasn't going to tell her you said that.
Oh.
He said, did you hear him yell, pinch it off?
Oh my, I didn't hear anything. I was in a soundproof booth worried about how terrible I sound on the radio. Anywho.
Thank God it was soundproof.
Okay. Columbus Economist says...
Firing off a machine gun? What's going on over there?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, my bad.
Quit talking like that. You're making me... I'm a delicate, feminine
delicate
lady.
flower.
Columbus economist says the federal government shutdown is not... Stop it! Oh, my gosh. You guys are so mean. You guys.
That would be a Kelly fart. Just a...
Stop. You okay over there?
Yeah, sorry.
All right. A Columbus economist says the federal government shutdown is not expected to cause major problems here, at least for now. Nationwide economist Ben Ayers says the 15,000 federal employees in Columbus are feeling the biggest impact, with some furloughed or working without pay. Can you imagine having come to work and they're like, well, we're not paying yet.
Yeah, not yet. Gotta wait about 6 weeks or so.
Yes. Defense Logistics Agency workers in Whitehall are still being paid, and federal courts in Columbus will be operating at least through October 17th. 2 Delta Airlines regional jets collided at low speeds while taxiing last night at LaGuardia. An Endeavor flight was taxiing for departure when its wing hit the fuselage of another Endeavor flight as it was taxiing to its gate after arriving. A flight attendant did suffer a minor injury, so there was impact. No passenger injuries were reported. Delta says it will work with all relevant authorities to review the incident. Whatever you were doing at the age of 13, I bet you were not out at 1 a.m. with an 11-year-old drinking booze and stealing a car from a police station.
Nope, wasn't doing that.
This
happened
last week. This happened in Flagstaff, Arizona. Somebody called 911 on Tuesday to report a driver going the wrong way on the freeway. The driver was this 13-year-old drunk girl. She then self-corrected and drove back over the median to go the right way on the freeway. She was going over 100 miles per hour when she hit the guardrail, rolled the vehicle multiple times, and crashed into a tree. You think those kids are goners, right? No. They're gonna be fine, believe it or not. Both kids taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Apparently, this accident ripped the steering wheel off the car and threw it about 50 feet out the window. That these 2 little kids are going to be fine, thank God. The 13-year-old's blood alcohol was 0.18.
What?
Yes.
That's... Oof.
How do your parents not know where you are at 1 a.m.?
No, there's no way.
I can't imagine.
I would venture to say, what parents? Like...
But I mean, I don't want to come down so hard, but where are you getting the alcohol, number one?
Yep.
Number two, how are you getting out of your house at 1 a.m.? I know that happens.
Yes.
I know that, parents... I don't want to come down too hard on the parents, but this seems like a situation that's been brewing.
I was 15 when I took the car in the overnight hours. Didn't go, I didn't go terribly far.
Yeah.
And I definitely wasn't going 100 miles an hour at all.
And you weren't testing at a 0.18?
And I was not blowing a 0.18, no.
Man, you took the car at 15.
Woo!
I snuck out many times, but I never took the car.
Yeah, in fact, I remember one time I came back because my dad would be up at such weird hours. He would just wake up for a couple hours and hang out in the living room, then go back to bed. And one time I came back and it was like 5 in the morning and he was in the living room. And we had such a small house. It was a 3-bedroom flat ranch.
You're not getting
I
it.
had to go back and sit in the car for a couple hours until he went to sleep. So I could sneak back into the house.
And you got away with it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, those are your 3 things.
Oh, poor Anne Marie O'Gorman from Dublin. I feel so bad. Her husband...
Dublin, Ohio?
No.
Oh.
Dublin, Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah. O'Gorman. O''Gorman. O'Gorman is definitely Ireland. Yeah. Her husband, Joe, walked into the bathroom a couple weeks ago, and there was Anne in the bathtub, kind of hunched over, unresponsive.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. Very sad. Joe walked over to her in the bathtub, over to Anne Marie, kind of on her side, not responding, and went to touch her and find out what's wrong. And that's when he felt it. A little shock ran through his finger.
What was in there?
Her phone was laying on her chest. Apparently the phone was plugged in.
Oh, no.
And the cord was just long enough for her to kind of use it. And I guess she put, what they can deduce is she put her foot up on the metal faucet at the other end of the bathtub. She was
conducted.
Yes,
electricity.
It went straight through her body, and so much so that when her husband tried to get her, he still felt it. Yeah, and unfortunately, she was pronounced dead at the. Don't take your phone in the bathtub. If that happens to me, though,
I did die doing what I love, and that's scrolling TikTok.
Okay. I mean, the phone itself isn't the problem.
Have it plugged in.
It was plugged in.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to keep those videos rolling.
That is true. That is true. What's the biggest? Have you been shocked before more than just static electricity?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Have you? What did you?
My neighbor had an electrified fence to keep their dog in because the dog would not stop jumping the fence, so it had to do an electrified wire. And I lived in North Columbus, in the city, in a neighborhood where the homes are very close together, but we all had fenced yards. So we dared each other all the time to see if the Dodson's fence was on.
No.
All the time. So we'd be like, who's doing it? Who's checking to see if the Dodson's fence is on? And we all got not electrocuted, but we got shocked.
Yeah. So did you tap it or did you grab it?
No, we didn't grab it.
Okay,
we just tapped it. But it was enough to be seriously. It did jolt. There was a jolt.
Really? I don't think I've never come in contact with an electric fence before.
It's not fun.
I believe it.
Yeah.
What was yours, Thick?
I had a worm rod, and this is. Don't look at me like that.
I mean, you describe it any way you want to. That's totally up to you.
Okay, what this is it's a metal rod that's got a plug, a wire, like an electric wire with a plug attached to it.
Okay.
You plug it in, and you put it in the ground. 3:00 in the afternoon, night crawlers come up, worms.
Oh, right.
So I would use that to catch them for fishing. And sometimes if the ground was wet and I got down and touched it, I would feel which I kind of grew to like that feeling because it was never dangerous level of shock.
Okay.
What do you have happening in your basement?
Yeah.
I feel like something
My basement?
nefarious is
This
going
is out in the backyard.
No, it feels like this story transfers into something.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you learned to really like the feeling of a shock.
Well, because it was so light. But it wasn't like that. It was so light, but I would just feel that vibration through my hand. I'm like, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. I like the vibration and that tingly feeling it gives me down in the taintle area. Oh, yeah. That slight vibration in my worm rod feels amazing.
I should have known better.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever been electrocuted or anything?
I had a big one when I was staying with a video. Yeah, I did have a big one time. My buddy had one of those 5-disc DVD players.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
But the thing is it was hooked up to a projection TV, and you could only run the cable TV or the DVD player. There was only one cord, and you had to switch it back and forth. Now, here's the problem. It was an older model, and so it didn't rotate properly, and the only way it would work was if the top was off, so you could see the discs and everything in there, and it would rotate properly. And so one time I was leaning over the top of it to change the wire, and all of a sudden I felt someone jab me in the sides, and I flew back about 5 feet and hit the couch. And I was like, who the hell is here? What was that? Turns out my inside arms, when I was leaning over, touched both sides of the DVD player and whatever parts were in there, and it just it threw me back.
That is serious.
That was a big one. Yeah, that was the biggest one.
I bet you couldn't shake that off right away either.
No, I had tingly fingers. I was like, hello. Yeah, it was.
That's cool, huh?
Man,
it was a lot.
Doug said my dumbass peed on an electric fence one time. I do not recommend it.
Yeah, you don't want to do that at all. No, that will definitely vibrate your worm rod. If you've got one, I'd love to shoot us a text, 800-821-9970.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
I don't know why you would think you could get away with this, but there is a Army civilian who works for the Installation Management Command, and Laurent Lant, 55-year-old, Works for the Morale, Welfare, and Recreation Chief of Banking, Investments, and Insurance. Basically, he is headquartered at Joint Base San Antonio, Fort Sam, Houston. And his job is to basically set up things for morale and recreation. So he has access to funds. He has access to government money that he can move around into different accounts as needed. Well, back in August, he ended up setting up an LLC, Zurich Consulting LLC, with the Texas Secretary of State. And using his home address in a San Antonio suburb, he started funding money from the Morale, Welfare, and Recreation Department into the Zurich Consulting LLC bank account. More than $500,000. Why would you think? I mean, granted, we all know government spending is out of control, but they still keep some sort of track of it.
And how dumb are you to use your own address? Like, you didn't even make it hard on people to find you.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Not only that, he did all of this in one day. $510,000 transferred in 18 different transfers from Army bank accounts to his business account.
Oh, my gosh.
You're so dumb. Yeah, you got to spread that out. You can't just you just can't drop $510,000 into your own account. They're going to notice that. I mean, I have to assume that
vacation ain't going to pay for itself.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
That is true. But again, plan your vacation out a little bit. Because, I don't know, maybe $500,000 transferring that much money in a day is normal for that position. But that seems like a lot for one day.
But it may have just been the noise of the bank transfers constantly happening all day. He thought he could throw in an extra $500,000 worth.
Yeah, nobody would notice.
Wow.
He was arrested.
How quickly did it take, though, for them to figure it out?
Not very long. Not very long. Yeah. Again, $510,000 in one day.
Dang.
They're going to notice that.
Dummy.
Yeah, so he will be going to jail. Speaking of going to jail, a teenager in Springfield, Missouri is going to be going to jail after damaging 17 cars in the parking lot at Missouri State University. Here's the thing. ChatGPT is what got him in trouble. According to online court dockets, Ryan Joseph Schaefer is going to be charged with felony first-degree property damage on the campus of Missouri State University because he walked through shattering windshields, ripping off windshield wipers and side mirrors, denting hoods. About $2,478.60 was damaged to just one Honda Accord. That's just one of the 17 cars. So they don't have a total yet as to how much damage he did do. However, they did find a pair of shoes in his apartment that perfectly match shoe prints that were on one of the cars. He literally walked across the car.
Oh my gosh.
But more than that, they seized his phone, and when they searched records of his phone, they found out that around 3:47 a.m. on that same morning, about 10 minutes after the vandalism happened, he opened up ChatGPT and said, can I go to jail for smashing cars? You don't.
Yeah, everybody knows you should have asked, how do I not go to jail?
Right, exactly. Literally asking ChatGPT advice on how to get out of legal trouble. That'll seal your fate right there. He will be spending some time in jail as well. That is your not so breaking news.
What did you just do?
I went to put my hand down and I hit it right on the counter, but it was just enough where my fingers were kind of straight, so I just kind of jammed all my fingers into the...
You look like you were in such pain.
It hurt. My fingers all folded. Kelly, I want you real quick to describe your perfect Saturday night.
Oh, okay. I can tell it because I live it almost every Saturday.
Okay.
That is my husband and I. We go visit my mom, and then we go to dinner.
Okay.
We eat a fairly early dinner. I'm not even going to tell you how early because then you'll understand the Werthers that I purchased.
Uh-huh.
Okay, So I like an early dinner on a Saturday. Then my husband and I go home and we take a walk with the dog together, hang out, choose something to watch on TV, and we're in for the night.
And that's it.
I love it. It's just so homey. I love to be with my husband. I love to be with my dog. I love a good Mexican meal. It's everything I am into, packed into one glorious Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as you settle in on the couch to turn something on the TV, I want to know if there is a particular thing you would watch, because I came across this yesterday. I had never heard of this before. Apparently my fiancée Nora has. She's actually done this before. But I came across a live feed from a bar in Nashville. They've got a camera, and it just scans. It's just over the bar, and you can tune in and just watch people hang out at the bar. I came across this TikTok, and these 3 girls were having like a girls' night, having their cocktails on the couch, and they were just watching and laughing at the people. They gave everyone nicknames. They were like, porn stash guy is trying to hit on too tight dress girl.
Yeah.
And they just sat there having their cocktails. And for $2.99, you can click in and pay for the audio.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
Oh, you don't get the audio unless you pay?
You gotta pay
that
for the audio.
Is genius.
But apparently there are bars like this, because Nora would do this for a bar in Florida outside of Tortuga, the big country music festival they have out there, like St. Petersburg or something. She would watch the bar feed. And I'm like, that might be kind of fun. Sit on the couch,
watch people get drunker
and watch people get drunker and drunker and see what goes on at the bar.
I can see that being entertaining. I've only ever logged into one live feed of something before. It was when that giraffe was going to have the baby. Remember that a while back? I did watch that live feed, and then I got bored. I'm like, when is this thing going to
Right. Popping out or now? Let's go.
Let's go.
Get the pushing there. Jeffrey the giraffe.
Yeah, they do that for the Circleville Pumpkin Show. You can remember
That's
they got the.
yeah. You're right. They had the live feed.
Yep.
You can tune in and check it out.
Yeah.
You know the show Big Brother?
Yes.
Okay, well, you can pay to watch their 24/7 live feeds. Like, you can pay for access. So you see the unedited 24-hour-a-day live Big Brother cameras. Yeah.
Do you catch people boinking?
I think there are certain places where they're not allowed to be, although I do think there are cameras in the bedroom. There's some way they protect them. They're not allowed in the bathrooms. I can't remember where. I've never watched them, but I have a friend who paid for the live feed every season.
Every season?
Every season, so she could watch the 24/7 live feed.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's great. I'll tune into a free live feed just to see the madness at a bar, but I'm not paying 24/7 for it. No, not happening.
No.
But anyways, if you want to, they are out there. You can Google it, and you will find certain bars with certain live feeds.
That's
if you're
so
looking for something to do on a weekend night.
I don't want to be at the bar, but I want to see what's going on in the bar.
Yeah. Yeah, just like I said, it's like people watching without having to leave your house.
I think that'd be interesting to tune into.
I might have to give that a try this weekend just to see what's going on.
It's the Morning Blitz.
It's time. Rock and Rumble. Kelly versus Goose.
On the Blitz.
All right, tickets for Jimmy Carr, who's going to be at the Southern Theater on October 8th. That is a week from yesterday. If you want to go to the show, second show added. Tickets for $9.30, and we would love to send you. It's going to be another Rock and Rumble, Kelly versus Goose, 800-821-9970, if you want to go see Jimmy Carr. A new Rock and Rumble.
Okay.
And this might have been a terrible idea, because I have a feeling I'm not going to do very well. I came across a guy on TikTok, and his entire feed, I don't know if he's a teacher or if he does this for fun, but basically all of his videos are little quizzes. And so we are going to take one of his quizzes.
Oh, no. I hate being exposed.
But,
I know.
But you know the first letter of the answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So his quizzes, a lot of times, he does what he calls alphabet quizzes. So every answer lines up with the letter of the alphabet that he's on.
Okay.
So we're not going to make it, because he's got 26 questions on this quiz for something for every letter of the alphabet. We're not going to make it through all 26, but I say we do at least the first 10.
All right.
Or 7, somewhere in there.
Sounds
We'll
good.
see how we do. You got your pen and paper?
Ready.
Okay. Well, we got to need a couple contestants first.
Yes, we do.
So let's find 2 people who want to go see Jimmy Carr. Blitz, hi, who's this?
James.
James?
Yep.
James. All right, James. You called in first, so you get to pick. You want to be represented by Kelly or Goose?
I think I'll go Goose this morning.
That's a good idea there,
Gosh,
James.
I'm not offended, James.
That is a good idea. All right, James, you hang on 1 second. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Trucker Tim.
Trucker Tim! What up, Tim?
Tim.
All right, Tim, you are with Kelly this morning. All right, you guys hang on while we take this quiz. We're heading back to school this morning, so let's hear. Are you starting right from the beginning?
Do you want a sample so you know what we're doing here? Or
Sure, why not? Go ahead.
And by the way, is this guy he's always got a product in his hand. Right now he's holding these Royal Danks Danish butter cookies. What is that about? Is that a sponsor he's got?
No clue.
All right.
I saw this. I heard him start talking, and I stopped it immediately. I have not watched any of this video, but I thought it was such a cool idea that I stopped the video and I sent it to Thick right away.
See if we can do it.
And he does a bunch of these.
Oh, he's got them all over.
Okay, is there a theme or is it just
Yes,
a general question?
He's going to explain it.
It's a middle school science. Oh, you want to hear him explain it?
Let him explain it from the video.
Okay. Go back
This is the ABCs of middle school science quiz. Every answer starts with the letter of the alphabet.
So we'll do
in
the first
order.
one without answering.
Let me know if you like these because they are a bear to make. Are you ready? Let's go. What is the smallest unit of matter when excluding quantum physics?
Okay, got it.
So that, of course, is the first letter of the alphabet.
Yeah.
Your answer would be?
Atom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get it.
Got an answer? It's atom. See how it starts with an
There
A,
you
the next
go.
one will start with a B, and
All
so
right,
on.
so that's how it works.
Okay, got it.
So we are on to B.
All right.
He's going to ask the question. Thick's going to pause it. We're going to write down our answer.
Got it.
All right. Here we go.
Are we going to do them all and then go back?
Yeah, let's do. Yeah, we'll do the first 6, 7
Before you get the answers? Because he's going to give the answer right after
Oh
each
yeah, we'll
question.
show. No, we'll show it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll show it.
All right.
All right, here we go.
We're working out the kinks here. First time.
Yeah, first time.
All right, here we go.
Middle
So
school
B.
science quiz.
So letter B.
What chemical is represented by a capital B on the periodic table of elements?
Okay.
All right, I got my answer.
All right.
What'd you say?
Boron.
Oh, I wrote bromite.
It's boron. What element
Is bromite even a thing?
Bromide.
Bromide?
Yeah.
Bromide?
is the basis?
All right, here we go.
What element
Right?
Yes.
is the basis of all known life? It's found in diamonds and graphite.
Starting with C.
Okay.
I got this one.
Yep.
Carbon.
Carbon.
Yep.
Okay.
It's carbon.
Yeah.
What unit measures how dense a material is? It's
Wait.
calculated as mass divided by volume.
Starting with a D.
All right. Ready.
Density?
Density.
You are my density.
Okay.
It's density.
All right, good. I was a little worried about that one.
You guys have got them all, haven't you?
So far, well, no, I got bromite. She got.
Oh,
she
so
got
Kelly's 1 point
so
ahead
far
of
she's
you.
1 point ahead.
All
Yes.
right.
All right.
Here we go.
Middle school
What do we
science
call
quiz.
the negatively charged particles that orbit an atom's nucleus?
Starts with
Got
an E.
it.
Electron. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
They are electrons.
Yeah.
Okay.
A push or pull on an object is called what?
Got it. Oh.
Wait.
We're on F.
F.
A push or pull on an object is called what?
Fulcrum.
Force.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid.
It's force.
What? Come on, you dumb. God almighty.
All right, ready?
All right.
This is the universal force of attraction that pulls objects toward each other.
Starting with the letter G. The universal force.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
The
Was
universe,
that we say it again because I
the
didn't hear.
universal force that pulls objects
got it.
toward each other.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's gravity.
Gravity.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Gravity.
One more.
One more?
One more. Let's see how we do. All right.
What is the most abundant element in the universe?
Dun, 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 dun.
Hydrogen, right?
Hydrogen?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hydrogen.
All right. All right. Good. I feel a little bit better. I'm only partially stupid.
You're not.
2. I got. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8, and then the. Let's see, 2. So okay, I got 80% on my quiz.
Yes,
it's a passing grade.
I got
baby.
a B.
Yeah.
I got a B in middle school science.
Kelly got 90%.
Yeah.
Stop me now. I'm having such a good time.
I'll tell you what, though. It only took for me to be on this planet.
I got 100%, by the way. Excuse me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
It only took me 48 years to get 80% on a middle school science quiz. That's the only problem. All right, James, Tim, we'll give you both tickets for Jimmy Carr, okay?
Every time he loses.
That's all right. But Trucker Tim, you know you were with the winner, right, baby?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I would have picked you anyway, even if I had the choice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
See, now you're really making me reconsider giving you tickets.
Well, no,
Oh, wait,
he
you
won.
won.
Winner.
Shoot, I have to give you tickets. All right, congratulations, both of you. We'll get you taken care of.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
A year ago, a long-standing and favorite campus bar that had been around since the 60s, the Beer Stube, closed down because the people who owned the land upon which the Beer Stube stood decided to mow down the place and put up a 13-story apartment building. The Beer Stube is getting closer to reopening in a new spot, though, on King Avenue. And right now it has 5 liquor licenses pending, but one needs a voter approval. It's the license that allows for Sunday liquor sales. So that has to be voted on. That will be on the ballot next month, FYI, if you live in that area of King Avenue. The other pending permits. I didn't know you needed so many liquor permits.
You need a different permit?
Yes, you need a different permit for beer, for wine, for liquor sales through 2:30 a.m., like the timing. I guess you need multiple permits in order to sell the kind of alcohol you want to sell and as late as you want to sell it.
Okay. And on what day you want to sell it, because apparently Sunday is its own thing.
Yeah, and that's something.
Okay.
Red tape forever.
Right.
Yeah. We're now in day 2 of a partial government...
Sorry, and I wonder if they charge for each license.
Oh, yes.
Of course you know.
Definitely.
And they're not
separately.
And they are not cheap.
Yeah.
And there are just a limited number of liquor licenses available in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't create new ones for people. You have to wait till somebody else gives up a liquor license or gets their bar shut down.
How hard can we make it on you to start a successful business?
Yes. Well, we're now in day 2 of a partial government shutdown, and the head of the Office of Management and Budget says a mass firing of federal workers is expected to begin in a day or 2. OMB Chief Russ Vought reportedly made that comment yesterday in a private call to House Republicans and called it a mass reduction in force. So it's not just layoffs at this point, it is firings. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work itself out, but Vought apparently also warned that, for now, active duty members of the military are being paid, but that money's running out. Same thing with the WIC program for low-income mothers and babies. The shutdown began yesterday after Republicans and Democrats in Congress failed to agree on a new spending plan, and there is not much of a sign that either side is ready to compromise, and they will next try to vote tomorrow.
You just reignited the flame of anger inside of me because my stepson's getting ready to go to Washington, D.C. for the school trip. 240-some kids, and now they have to rework the entire trip because it was based off of what you do when you go to Washington, D.C. You visit the White House, you visit the Smithsonian, you visit the Natural Museum of Art. No, they can't anymore. No employees. So they can't do the tours of the places that you're supposed to go. Now they got to rework 244 kids. They could go to the mall.
We're going to go see the largest ball of twine. I think that is here in Ohio. They could probably stop by on the way there.
Oh,
yeah.
So frustrating.
That is really frustrating. Especially the amount of money you're paying for them to go and to have this trip.
Right. Yeah. So do we get, part of the fee you pay for this trip is the entrance fee and the admission for the Smithsonian, all these other places. So do you get the money back? What are they going to do? And obviously there are much bigger issues at hand, like mothers who need food stamps.
Yeah, but this is how it's personally impacting you. You're allowed to be upset about it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. In Silver Spring, Maryland, fire station sits right over the left field netting of a baseball field used by a high school and some other teams in the area. And apparently, over the summer, a firefighter got so sick of home run balls flying into the parking lot, damaging firefighters' vehicles, that he used one of the truck's high-pressure hoses He arced the water over the outfield fence for about 3 minutes and completely soaked the field, so much so that 2 home games had to be canceled, and it caused about $1,000 in damage.
Oh, no.
To the field. So they did finally file formal charges against the firefighter. His name's Christopher Riley. And they also charged a second firefighter because he's the guy who moved the fire truck into the right position so its hose could perfectly arc over the fence and soak. That kind of seems old manish, but also I don't want it must be like living on a golf course,
right?
Where golf balls are, hitting your windows and stuff like that.
Oh,
people put up nets all the time.
It's definitely petty, no question. That was very petty, but I think it's hilarious.
That's kind of a bad PR move. I mean, it's baseball. What's more American than baseball? And you ruined it, guy. So anyway, they're just misdemeanor charges. It's not going to result in much of a penalty. But
it'll go away, but still.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Put up a net. Yeah. For the $1,000 fee, you could just buy a big net.
A bigger net than what's already there.
Or a bigger net, correct.
Yeah. Well, at that point, if I'm on the baseball team, I'm probably trying to hit some pop-ups right over that net. You see that brand new, what does a firefighter drive? You see that brand new
pickup truck of some sort.
Pickup truck?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if if one of those balls broke your window, wouldn't you be upset?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no,
especially if it happened more than once.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that the team should have to put up the net.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, if it's a city,
it's a high school.
Yeah.
I mean, then the team should, not the fire department. The team should have to put up the net. Is what I was saying.
The city.
Yeah,
If it's a school, then have the city put up the net.
Well, as long as we're learning baseball, how about we learn not to have a home run drive over the left field fence? How about that? Let's learn to aim our balls better.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, watch where you're swinging that bat. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, 3 o'clock today, we'll find out if the Guardians are going to move on to the next series or not, the divisional series, because they tied it up yesterday.
Yep.
They whomped on the Tigers yesterday. So
1 inning.
Yeah.
3 o'clock? Is that the game?
3 o'clock.
5 runs in the 8th.
Yeah, we'll find out what happens there. So,
all right, those are your 3 things.
All right. Hey, if you have any travel plans coming up, you may want to keep an eye out at Holiday Inn Express if you need to book a hotel room, because they are trying something out, and hopefully it works its way over to the U.S. It's not quite here yet, but they're testing it. They're saying they want to bring it. But I know this will be different, because think about it. When's the last time you set an alarm in a hotel room? Because now you just set your alarm on your phone.
Oh, my gosh, yeah, I don't need
You don't actually use the alarm clock in the hotel room. But you may want to start doing so, because they are testing out scent-based alarm clocks. Basically, it's like a diffuser.
What?
And so when the alarm goes off, it will emit the scent of, like, coffee or bacon or fresh blueberry muffins.
Jeez.
They're going to pump the scent like a Glade plug-in. It'll, and then you get to wake up to the smell of fresh bacon. I'm not totally against that.
Yeah, then an ad pops up for breakfast downstairs in the...
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Cafe.
But Holiday Inn Express usually has the continental breakfast you get for free anyways. So, yeah.
I hate continental breakfast. Bleh.
I agree.
I need some bacon and eggs.
Yeah.
I want some bread.
But even with the continental breakfast, they do like the rehydrated eggs. They just put it in the
whatever.
number 10
no, I'm good.
pan.
Give me some real breakfast.
Yeah, I agree. But, again, waking up to the smell of fresh coffee right there, not totally against it.
But then I want it right there.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you're going to wake up probably hungrier than you would be otherwise. But they got the coffee makers there in the hotel room.
Yeah, I know.
Which, by the way, make sure you check that water dispenser, because that's, besides the remote control, that coffee maker is usually, might have to give it a wipe down or two.
Right there with the ice machines.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
For sure. So, yeah, come on, Holiday Inn Express. Let's get on this. I'm in 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Little tidbits you can take with you and feel just that much smarter. Like, did you know Can You Feel the Love Tonight was almost nixed from The Lion King? But Elton John argued with the producers, got them to leave it in, ended up winning the Oscar for Best Original Song.
I mean, when it comes to music, who is not going to listen to Elton John?
Right.
I mean, the guy obviously knows what he's doing.
Now, along those same lines, Somewhere Over the Rainbow was almost cut from The Wizard of Oz because it was too sad. It ended up winning the Oscar for Best Original Song. Yeah. The Canary Islands are named after dogs, not birds. A king from the country of Mauritania named them Canary Insulae, which transfers from Latin to Island of the Dogs, because a lot of large dogs lived on the Canary Islands. Yeah.
Which part is transfers to island?
Insulae?
I don't know.
Well, Canary, so it's not Canary. I'm assuming that's of the dogs.
Okay.
Well,
Canary, canine, maybe something there.
Possibly.
Yeah. You said it's Latin?
Yep.
Okay, that you know how Latin is.
Oh, of course.
There's like a syllable of a word, but then the rest is very
all
different.
Messed up, yeah. We all know Pringles. Got the little guy with the smiley face and the mustache on the front.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah, the guy on the Pringles can, he actually has a name. Julius Pringles is his name.
Had no idea. Always been?
Always been. Julius Pringles. And finally, a famous Canadian hunter named Francis Wharton shot a deer in the late 1960s. Thing is, old Francis didn't have any teeth. So he made dentures out of the deer's own teeth and used them to eat the deer.
How do you put those in?
I have to assume that he made some sort of like you put in dentures on.
When was this?
The late 1960s.
Now, okay, all right. So that's because I was thinking about didn't George Washington, and back then they had wooden teeth.
I think that was a rumor, but I think
I don't know. I just wonder how were they put in?
How do they? What do you use to make it stick? But how devilish to kill a deer, rip out its teeth, make your own dentures, and then eat the deer with its own teeth.
That's kind of like one of those when you're telling them, "I'm going to rip off your arm and stick it up here. I'm gonna kill you and eat you with your own teeth, mother effer."
Absolutely. There you go, learning some stuff on a Thursday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.